Mm-hmm. Wait, why can't I? Hello, Swish. I'm finally not late. About damn time, sucker. About damn time. About damn time, sucker. How are you? About damn time. I'm also quite early, but I thought it would be good to do it a bit early so people can come in and get prepped up for this. Oh, also, crazy trades this week from some people, I feel. I feel like people are getting a bit desperado. I got such a gut. Yeah. Huh. Hmm. A a a Talon de Silva. You have some weird obsession with him. I feel. What are the trades at the moment? Oh well, let's hope he's in the team list, right? You reckon he's the buy of the week, eh? What's your rank at the moment, Swish? Swish. Yeah. 13,000? Not bad, not bad. Wait, what? Devin Booker? Wait, who signed Devin Booker? Phoenix? Wait, what happened there? Captain is a bit weird this week. But you think Captain is a bit weird this week? No, it's not. Tedesco. Captain is a bit weird. Melbourne versus Newcastle, and then Roosters versus St. George. Easy. Easy. Oh, tomorrow Martin looks. Like the draw? Terrell May. Ooh. Tigers versus New Zealand. I don't know. I can't go past Pappy. I need to see also Sam Walker's playing. If Cleary's playing after Origin as well. These team lists are going to be really important. Get the bag, yeah. Get the bag. Oh, get it on, get the bag. Wait, who are your fullbacks, Swish, at the moment? Tedesco, Turbo, Drinky, okay. "20 minutes. 20 minutes. Are you a gamer, Swish? Do you play any games? Or are you a sports person, or are you both? What games did you play? Mm. Oh, you like the EA games? Aren't they like so monetized? The 2K especially. Isn't that like hugely monetized, that game? Like it's like pay to win. Back. Do you like Fainu as or is it? I don't think it's Fainu. It's. Oh, I heard someone pronounce it. Let me check 1 second. Let me check. How you doing, Ryan? By the way, thanks for coming on in, mate. I assume you're talking about. Are you talking about Latu Fainu in the 5'8" position? Because there's 3 of them, in the team. I think this is the week where 5'8". I actually really like TMM. If TMM gets named, I had him for half the season last year. He like carried my team, bro. I'm not even joking. I've personally just got a soft spot for TMM, and they also have a really good draw. I'm pretty sure NRL draws. Oh, is it to make cash? Let me just look at the. So Tigers, what? Oh, it's funny because Tigers have New Zealand this week. So Tigers have New Zealand this week away. Then they have Gold Coast. Then they have Penrith away. Then Bulldogs. Then a bye. Then Manly, North Queensland, Canberra, and Gold Coast. Then New Zealand have, obviously, West Tigers, Newcastle away, Gold Coast, Dolphins, Bulldogs away, St. George, Gold Coast, Parramatta. It's actually quite interesting, isn't it? If you're doing it just to make cash, sure. Sure. I'm just checking one other thing. Yeah, he's really all you can go to, right? How much is he? Fainu. Wait, how expensive is he? 380,000 with a 21 break even. Got a 68 last round. Sure. Yeah, if you're doing it just to make cash, sure. I definitely favor the Warriors draw and just the Warriors team in general. TMM's a really good player, bro. And he's actually super coach relevant because he gets a lot of try assists. I'm trading out King. Why is everyone trading King Togia out? Is he like just doing very, very average now? Or is he injured? No, he's not injured, right? Break even of 50. Versing the Roosters in like an Anzac Clash-ish game. He scored 18 last week. I mean, what did people expect from him? I don't know. I think if you do something now, wait, pardon me, I've been up since 4:30. Sorry, guys. How many trades do you have left? That's a big question as well. It's the worst lyrics I've ever heard. I expected a hat trick. Come on. 9? Ooh. It's getting rough. That's getting rough. Surely there's a faster way to send your squad. I don't know, 9 trades. If you do that, you'll have 8 trades left going into round 19. You'd then most probably need to trade 1 trade per week after that, if that. Plus coming off Origin, it's... What are the Dragons draw? Dragons have what do they have? Roosters, Bulldogs, North Queensland, Canberra, Sharks, New Zealand, South Manly. It's a pretty tough draw. That's a tough one. I don't know. It's more about if you had 11 or 12 trades, I would most really say, okay, do it. I think you've got to go into this well, who's your other 5'8"? That's a big question. If your other 5'8" is someone who's a season keeper that you can just plug in there every week, I reckon hold no matter what, because I think that there's more of a value. What's your email? I could send a screenshot. Let me check. You send it to this one. Wait, can I actually log on to this one? Hold on. Hold on. So today I've decided that oh, I won't be able to do this. Send it to here. What was I saying? I was saying, gosh, what was I saying? I've had a mind blank. 9 trades is not a lot, that's all. Sorry. I've really decided that I want to lose a bit of weight. And I've been getting into golf recently. And I also decided in golf that I walk 18 holes instead of using the cart. And then I also decided on top of that is I want to play golf really early in the morning. So this is the first time in months I woke up at 4:30 a.m. I had golf at 6:34 a.m. tee off and I walked 18 holes. So I'm just like, my body's just like, whoa, what's happened here? But it was like, it's really good. Oh, I still haven't got it yet. Don't lie to me. Wait, can you guys hear the music? Wait, I don't think you guys can hear the music. Wait, can you guys hear the music? Wait, all this time I've been playing music for you guys and you can't hear it? Wait, hold on. Oh my gosh. Oh, because it's coming through the A50. Interesting. Okay. Sent the email. Still don't have it. Check spam. Still don't have it. Got it. All right. So, well, you've got Sandon Smith, and pending these team lists, he could be more of a must trade rather than King Tonga, to be honest with you. Everything else is fine. I really like that you've had Katoa. I think depending on how Katoa goes, you could also need to, well, you might need to go Cleary. Unless you have him in your reserve. Really like that you have Furmore in your team. I really, 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 really like that. In your reserves, I think Val Mega has to go as well. You have Hughes. So you have also do have McGuinness as your hooker. So maybe you don't have to get rid of Sandon Smith and maybe save the trade. But yeah, this is what I mean. Looking at your team, I think there's going to be some things you need to do, i.e. Hetherington, i.e. Hubner. You've got Bradley, Valmega, and then you've got Sandon Smith. These are all people that could be traded in the future. So I think King Toga, when I look at this team, you've even got De Groot. I think, how long have you had Latrell Mitchell for in? Or is that just this round? So I think you've got more things to focus on rather than your 5'8", personally. Oh, it's 3:56. My bad. Okay, so just quickly, had him for like 4 or 5 weeks. Oh, nice. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to go through my team. We're going to go through how I went in the week, and then we're going to get into the team list. That's how we're going to do it. I didn't realize it was 3:56. So, how did I go for the week? Welcome on in, NRL team list round 19. I had a final score of 1,063, which ranked me at 5,946 for the round rank. And then I gained 812 spots to now move into 2,367. Team value of $16.1 million. Was very happy with my week, especially since I had had Pappenhausen and Billy Smith and still obtained this score. My captain was none other, make sure I don't have any trades up, cool, than Tom Turbo, which I was super, super happy about. And he had a banger of a round. Look at that. To captain Tommy Turbo on a 123. Love to see that. This week, trade-wise, is obviously going to depend on the team list we're about to see, which I'll get that up because it could... Oh, we're in NRL team list round 19, ladies and gentlemen. I see a picture of David Fifita. So let's get into that. Let's see what we go here. Team list, yep, sure. So, Sharks versus Dolphins, Friday, 8 p.m. Sharks also have a very, very nice draw coming up, but they haven't been playing great as of late, so that could be something to watch out for. Just the one change to the side that lost to the Storm before the bye, with Daniel Atkinson coming onto the bench at the expense of Billy Burns. And then for the Dolphins, the loss of Cody Nikorima to a hamstring injury sees Sean O'Sullivan return to the side. Sure, Hammer has been named in the number 1 jersey to back up from Origin 3, while Max Fiagi shifts to centre and Jake Averillo to the wing in a backline swap with while Mark Nichols has been named to start at prop. Cool. Yeah, okay, nothing crazy there. The big focus for me here is, do we jump on, or can we jump on right now onto Briton Nikora? If you look at his break even, it is 73, but he's at 652,000. Or can we sort of wait one more week? I think you could wait one more week and then jump on him. Their draw is super nice. Sorry, you said if you had picked one, who gets the boot from my team this week? Most probably Sandon Smith if he doesn't get named like everyone else, I would say. So yeah, that's the play there for me. Nothing else crazy or major for this game, to be completely honest with you guys. Benches look fine. Very interesting here. Yeah, nothing crazy. I think the big thing will be to see how do Dolphins perform without Nikorima. How much does Isaiah Katoa really lead this team now? Or is there going to be a little synergy lost and it affect Katoa? That'll be an interesting watch there. But yeah, nothing crazy here. Let's move on to the next one. Also, Nicholas Hines, I think you should be holding him. I've seen a lot of people trade him out last week and even the week before. Really surprised me. I think Sharks need to and will go on a run, but could be wrong once again. Knights versus Storm, Saturday 3 p.m. This could be a whitewash. However, we know that Knights have pretty good defense, so we could just see something miraculous. But with Pappenhausen named back, it could be a great vice-captaincy game for him there. Fletcher Hunt comes into the side at fullback with Kalen Ponga sideline, while the return of Greg Marju from an arm injury pushes James Schiller to the reserves. I don't think you can go Marju. I just think with the loss of Ponga, with the loss of Sharp, you're really just holding Lucas, and that's most probably about it. Even if that is not the case, you can get rid of Lucas, which some people have already started to do. After being a late withdrawal from the Cowboys game due to calf tightness, Ryan Pappenhausen is good to go at fullback. Nick Kamini returns to the center, and Grant Anderson pushes back out to the wing. Blues prop Stefano Utakamanu has been named on the bench, but Maroon skipper Cameron Munster, hooker Harry Grant, and lock Trent Loiera have been named among the reserves and may not back up. That is huge. We need to pay big attention to this. Jack Howarth is listed as 18th man. Now, the good thing about this, well, actually, no. I think it's just 2 p.m., put an alarm on and be ready to see what this late mail is going to be. I think if Harry Grant doesn't play, that is going to hurt me a bit. Do you just nuff Sandon Smith and take the DMP, or do you just trade him out and maybe go a possible Talon de Silva that could be in play? This is going to be a very interesting watch, especially for the Cameron Munster owners as well. But this is where we expected the Origin players likely not to back up as well. Dragons versus Roosters, Saturday 5:30 p.m. Grip to Cameron Munster's dad. Big game here. Maroon star Val Holmes has been named to back up. Whoa. Wow. Okay. From Origin 3. So Corey Allen goes to 18th man. Back rowers Luciano Leilua, Quad, and Hamish Stewart concussion are back on deck. That's good for Hamish Stewart owners. So Michael Molo reverts to the bench. And Viliama Fafita and Loco Pacifici Tonga drops out. Guns halfback Sam Walker makes his long-awaited return to the NRL after a thumb injury delayed his comeback after he had recovered from ACL. Sure. Centre Billy Smith and Victor Radley also return. Yes. Thank God, dude. Needed that Billy Smith return. In a further boost for the Bondi boys. That's really helpful there. Boom. Origin reps Rob Toya, Connor Watson, Lindsay Collins, Angus Crichton, and Spencer Leniu have all been named. Wow. Wow. Especially to the Angus Crichton one. Connor Watson, understand, off the bench, but Angus Crichton to back up as well. That's pretty good. Very happy about Billy Smith. I think if you are an owner of him, you now hold. I think people expected him not to play. That is not the case. He is in. Let's just see something quickly. Where Sandon Smith listed in the reserves. Womp. Time to get rid of him, unfortunately. Thank you, Sandon. You were amazing this season. We will never forget it. And time to, unfortunately, get rid of him. That's 2 hooker position swaps. Who you go to is most probably either Connor Watson or Talon de Silva if he does play. Get the money and go from there. Cowboys versus Bulldogs, 7:35 p.m. On Saturday, Queensland Country Bank Stadium, so that's Cowboys home. And the club's big four of Ruben Cotter, Tom Dearden, Jeremiah Nanai, and Reece Robson have all been named to back up. Jeez, surely this is going to be a massive late mail watch this week. Carl Lawton is back from suspension on the bench, while Murray Talagi has been enlisted among the reserves. Sure. Forward Sam McIntyre and John Bateman are sidelined. The return of skipper Stephen Crichton from Origin duty sees Matt Burton shift back to 5'8". No, Galvin to the bench. I think I might have to move Galvin. Oh, no, maybe I just have Galvin on the side and hopefully play Jaden. Pardon me, Jaden Campbell. That's really annoying. So, a lot of backups this week, which I honestly have not suspected, I guess. This is interesting. Very interesting. I'm just getting something up here. Yeah. So this is super interesting here. Obviously, I think what's happened from last week, Burton was in the centers. They've gone back to how it usually should be. And Toby Sexton is still in the 7, which is surprising because Toby Sexton has named that he's playing for leaving the club, which I thought maybe would give more incentive to Galvin just starting with Burton and them trying to build chemistry as much as possible. Cameron Serrato has not seen it that way. We're obviously looking at a big bounce back from Jacob Preston this week. If you are looking at Preston now, if you do still have him, unfortunate week last week. I think he only got about a 45, but still, I think he's going. Why can't I find him? I think he's going to have a much better game this week. Obviously, he didn't have the what's going on here? I think I've had this issue before. Is there a reason I can't find? Am I a moron? Jacob Preston. I found him. 91 break even. Goes down to 648,000. He could have quite a big game this week, but we'll have to wait and see on that one. Yeah, that's going to hurt me a bit, but I'm hoping to see a Jaden Campbell return. Maybe I won't. All right, Warriors versus West Tigers, 2 p.m. This will be quite a high-scoring game, I think. Tane Tuapiki lines up at fullback in his first NRL game since round 10, with Charles Nickel-Cookstag nursing a knee injury. The loss of halfback Luke Metcalf to a season-ending knee injury brings Tanner Boyd into the side, while flying winner DWZ makes an early return from an ankle injury. Maroon star Kurt Capewell is listed among the reserves and will be monitored after Wednesday's decider. That is... Okay, so we can't go TMM now, guys. I did recommend TMM. I can't believe this guy still does not get the start in the team. Super surprising. He's on the interchange. It's not going to be good enough Supercoach-wise. Tane Tuapiki is a nice little shout playing fullback, but doesn't... I wouldn't take the risk, especially this time in the season. So yeah, this is going to be a very interesting game. Latu Fainu seems like now the play you go to in 5'8" if you do go anywhere instead of TMM. But very interesting. Very, very interesting. Adam Dewey centers. And this Warriors team, let's see how they perform, right? Aaron Clark, 13, as per usual. Nothing too crazy here, interchange-wise, besides TMM. And same as the West Tigers. Taruva still at fullback because of Buller's injury as well. All right. Eels versus Panthers. This is a big one. Oh, here we go. I'm going to just go right down. Former Tiger Talon Silva has been named on the interchange for his first game as an Eel. Charlie Geimer starts in place of Kelma Tulagi, suspended, while Sam Tuiveti returns from a syndesmosis injury. Experienced outside back Bailey Simonson is listed among the reserves. Ivan Cleary has listed his 5 Orange Stars in the reserves and will make a final call later in the week. That is so annoying. That is really, really annoying because we don't know. Oh. Why have you done this? Just name them. So now we don't know. Oh, that's really interesting because let me just check something. So the 2 other halves are Hughes and Hines, right? Can we hold? Why is nrl.com.au not loading? What's going in now? Hello? NRL? Wait, the NRL site's down. What's going on there? What I was going to try and say is, wait, they're down. Oh, I thought I lost the team list. I was trying to say is you can wait to see, and if he's named, then do a swap out. Maybe I'll have to look at it. So do they both play before? Sharks and Storm do, right? So that's bad. That's not good. That means you're going to have to hold or make the trade and hope, which I don't think you do. So that's really, really annoying that they've done this way. It's not bad for me going Turbo to Dylan Edwards, though, if I wanted to do that, because Turbo's on the bye. So, yeah, that's going to be an interesting play. Should Cleary not back up, Brad Schneider will call shots at halfback with Dane Laurie. Paul Alamotti, Matt Eisenhuth, and Isaiah Papali are in the 17. Okay, so we have to just wait and see, and I guess maybe the Origin game will show us a bit more, but not really. So that's a bit of a bummer. Titans versus Broncos. Jaden Campbell. Oh, things are lining up. A double boost for the Titans with Jaden Campbell concussion back on deck at halfback and David Fafita named on the bench in return from an ankle injury that had sidelined him since round 8. Maroons duo Tino and Moa Fotuaika have been named to back up. Woo! Broncos, Pat Carrigan, Payne Haas, and Shibasaki are named to back up from Origin 3. Also, Payne Haas, there has been some things of him rumoring to have a little injury niggle again. and didn't train all week with the Blues, but apparently is fine. So just look at him during the game, see how he goes tomorrow. Ben Hunt returns at hooker after missing 6 games with a hamstring injury. I hate that. I think Billy Walters should be starting. Really don't like that, but anyway, is what it is. Return of big guns. See Corey Pakes, Jaden Hunt, DeLuis, Hoeta, Tyson Sinley, and Ben Tulsi drop out. Winger Jesse Alphas is listed among the reserves. Wow, wow, wow. That is your team list. Very interesting. The biggest annoyance there is not knowing whether the Panthers players are actually going to be playing. I think a must trade out now. There's 2 things we can do. We can just say, Sandon Smith, thanks for doing what you do point-wise. I'm not going to waste a trade on you. I'll take 1 DMP. Next week, I'll play Harry Grant and then go from there. Now, who do we go to from Sandon Smith now that Talon De Silva is on the bench? Is it even worth it to go Talon De Silva for 1 trade? It may not be. Maybe we just DNP it, go from there, or we go Sandon Smith to Connor Watson. This, however, puts me in a place where I have Connor Watson and Harry Grant, and I sort of either do a matchup play with them, or I have 1 reserved each week and just say, these are my 2 hookers. I'm going to have them in my team and go like that. Kane Bradley's not playing? I completely missed that. Wait, I missed it because I just thought he'd be playing. Oh my God, I've dodged a massive bullet. Joe Chan got in over him. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Well, I've dodged a massive bullet there. I still think we hold on to Hosking. Canberra's run's nice. I understand if you're going to trade him. Boy, oh boy, that is super interesting. I still want to go Kikau as well. Kikau this week against North Queensland looks super nice. Same as Preston, but Preston has a high break even. Wait, what is Kikau's break even? I would need to 2RF. Why is it not finding? Oh, because I'm in Sandon Smith. 668,000 with a 98 break even. Whoa. Okay, so a lot of interesting plays here. For me personally, look, I'm gonna have, well, Payne Haas is apparently playing, which is just absolutely insane, and same as Tino. If this is the case, I will be looking quite nice. This is exactly what I needed, some backups. The Galvin situation is really hurting me, though. Billy Smith also playing is absolutely huge. McCarthy didn't get named as well. Kira's got named as well. Riley Smith not even playing now. Wait a second. Who's their number 9? Lussick. Okay. Don't know what's going on there. Don't know what's going on there. But now I'm looking very good this week. It's going to be a Pap into Tedesco captaincy, I'd say. 1, 2, 3, or 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we do have a full team technically. The problem is, though, I will not have actually a DMP. I won't get the I won't get it. Done in 5.
Are you on a live thing?
Yeah, why?
Oh, okay. I just want you to go to Coles and get us some soup.
Oh, yeah.
And then just put Fran back in the car.
Okay, I'll go in 5 minutes. Love you. Yeah, so that's actually insane. That is actually insane. I was really keen at looking at TMM, but now that this has happened, I think I go one trade this week and Connor Watson and have both Connor Watson and Grant. That could be crazy, but literally with what we've got going on, it's so tough, isn't it? But that means every week I'd have to have Watson and Thingo played, right? So next week Melbourne have Manly, and then they have Roosters have Sharks. I mean, you're still playing both, right? Wow, that's absolutely insane. Well, I've been a bit saved this week with Billy Smith. Good to see Campbell back. Galvin's still a bit annoying, but 5/8 position is 5/8 position. I think my play this week also could be getting Dylan Edwards in if he's listed to back up. If he isn't, that is completely fine. I'll live with that. And then I can also go Hubner to like a Kikau, a Britton Nickora. I don't want to move Hosking yet. I think he still has some great plays. But again, Hosking isn't a season keeper. And I'm not sure if I'll start him next week. But next week they do have Newcastle, which is really, really, really nice. Anyway, but that is your NRL round 19 team list, guys. I've got to go. I've got to go get some dinner for my wife, and I've got to help her out with some stuff. I hope that has helped you a lot. If you have any questions, quickly chuck them in the chat. But if not, I appreciate you guys throwing some questions in. I appreciate you guys being here. 28 of you, which is absolutely unbelievable. And if you're a brand new, like just a watcher or a supporter, feel free to give the channel a subscribe. I do content weekly. We're going for top 2K this week. That's the goal. If I can get into top 1500, I'll be over the moon. But we'll have to see how we go. Even Dylan Edwards could be a sneaky play, but we'll have to wait and see. And just throw questions in my YouTube videos whenever, and I'll get to them. It doesn't have to be on a video that like represents. Could be a video from 5 weeks back. I'll see the notification and I'll get back to you. You should get Watson. Watson. Should be a hooker. But again, late mail, make sure you've got an alarm clock, I would say, for every hour before each game where you get the late mail for the team list. That's really, really important. And there could be some late changes this week. So good luck, guys. Take care of yourself. Hope you see nothing but green arrows. And good luck with the Origin tomorrow. I'm a Queensland fan, but may the best team win. Peace, take care, and thanks for supporting.